Hi everyone, today is Sunday, April 26, 2026, and this is your message of the day. This is your message to the collective on aligning with the highest version of ourselves. I'm going to start by pulling an oracle card, a sacred geometry card, and I'm going to set the intention on the message that needs to come through so that we are inspired to align with the highest version of ourselves. Okay, so we are opening today's reading with Soul King, time, calendar, how your perception of time is about to change, circle, and how you will see how everything is connected, that you are not separate, and starry dreams, that your dreams are inspired by the idea of unity, of being connected to everyone, everything, every experience, that you are really just seeing in others a mirror of what exists within you, taking everything as information. That's important. What a great open. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards on this. Everything comes full circle. And you're in a time in your life where you are realizing you're really getting in touch with the idea of karma, that what you put out is what you get back, that where you're vibing, what you think of, that you get what you think about. And you have always known this. There's an intelligence and logic behind it, but embodying it is the part that needs to be worked on. And it's very practical because all you have to do is continue showing up, is continue practicing, is continue tuning your thoughts to better thoughts, is continue being aware of the negative thoughts that come, the patterns that have been, repeating in your head over and over. Just know that they are no longer you. That's why you're noticing them. The fact that you are noticing them is an indication that they don't belong to you anymore. And that's great news. Because now you can do something with that. You can make peace with it. You can move it through your body. You can let it go because it's not you. And so let's pull some tarot on this. So we've got the Princess of Coins. So this may be a belief. It's not just a belief around time and how time is moving in your life and being in unity with all, but this is definitely a call to action about your belief surrounding abundance, around money, around relationships. It seems like you are understanding your limited beliefs surrounding the most important aspects of your life, and you are beginning to choose to ground yourself in reality and what you want moving forward, because you realize that the stories you keep telling yourself aren't ones that serve your highest good. And what you want to start telling yourself is what we opened the whole reading with, which is that you are connected to everything, everyone, that all the good things that you see in your life also exist within you. That's why you're seeing them. And that's such an important thing to remember, because oftentimes we see things in, while we're scrolling on social media, or just like within our friend groups, within our relationships, we see everyone having great success, or, just like really enjoying their life. And we think, what about me? Versus, if I'm seeing this, that must mean that it currently exists within me right now too, or that is currently possible for me too. And the question then becomes, what is blocking me from seeing that, from experiencing the same joy that I am seeing around me? And it is also an indication that it's here. The fact that you can see it, the fact that you can see the frequency of it, the manifestation of happiness, of joy, is an indication that it's coming closer to you, that soon you will experience it within your own body, within your own life. We've got the Justice card reversed too. So You're also letting go of limiting beliefs, like I was saying earlier, of old traditions, of ways that you were taught growing up, of how to see yourself, how to see the world. You're realizing that that doesn't correlate anymore. It doesn't even make sense. That you can feel that disconnect in your body when that these beliefs of that we are separate, othering others, that whole belief system, it doesn't serve you anymore, and it never has. It actually has isolated you and made you feel as if you are not enough, and all these deservability and worthiness issues have come up because of it. So congratulations on seeing through this filter that was not even yours to begin with. And Four of Cups. Now your emotions feel maybe a little heavy. Your heart center may feel a little bit heavy, almost sad, almost grieving, but know that this is part of the journey. This is part of seeing yourself for the first time. It's like bittersweet. Like, I'm letting go of what is no longer serving me. I'm letting go of an old version of myself, and I'm stepping into somebody completely new. So there's this like transitioning period, this grieving process that you're sort of going through, because who are you supposed to be now? Now that you understand that those are no longer you, and that yes, you are connected to everyone, how do you act on that? And the key here, first of all, is to relax, to allow yourself to flow into whatever is next, to be present, to love yourself unconditionally. Because this is the work. When you start to really see yourself, you also start to see all the stuff that you shouldn't have done, or not that you shouldn't have done, the things that you did out of fear, out of protecting yourself. We all do it. We've all done it, and sometimes what holds us back is when we see our darkness, we feel shame, we feel guilt, so we isolate. And we pretend and tell ourselves these stories that we are the only ones who have done those bad things or those fear-driven things, and that's not true. And if anyone tells you that they have never done anything that is questionable, or like that is not fear-driven, that they have never done anything that was fear-driven, don't believe them, because every one of us has, and that's okay. That's just part of being human. That's just part of growing, part of learning who we want to be instead. There's value in that, so much value in that. And so now I'm going to pull some guidance cards on this, and I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward as you transition into this person, this more whole person, someone who is aligning with their dreams, with the highest version of themselves. When you align with your dreams, you become a different person. It's just how it works, And a lot of the times too, you're just letting go. You're not even becoming anyone new. You're just remembering who you always were. And that's so important, because you were always worthy. You were always deserving. Diving for light. This is a powerful card because it's really just about focusing on the good things in your life, focusing on the good things about you, focusing on the good things about others, about the world, about the experiences that you have. It's so easy for us to just start thinking negatively, to just start criticizing ourselves, everything around us. It's like become a thing. People have created whole like comedy specials around criticism, criticizing everyone else, and we laugh about it because the truth is funny, but it's also not a good place to focus, so we want to even be very critical, not critical of ourselves, but we want to be very discerning, is a better word, discerning about where we place our focus. And it might, the people around you might think like, oh my gosh, you are so in the clouds. Your heads are in the clouds. Like, you need to come back down to earth. But it's not about them. It's about you aligning with the highest frequency of you, the highest frequency of life. That, yes, there are frustrating things happening around you, but you cannot control them. And in joining them, you do not become the solution. You can't find solution at the lower levels. You can only find solution at the higher levels. Solutions that are long-term, solutions that aren't temporary, solutions that will carry not just yourself forward, but everyone else, because they'll be able to look at you and think, wow, if she can do that or he can do that, then I can too. Being able to set the example is the most powerful form of change that you can take on in this lifetime. Let's see, focus on the light. This is all about where you place your focus. This is so important. We forget that our thoughts vibe. They vibe too. And we just think, it's just a thought because we can't see it. We only think it. But man, are they powerful. That's where everything starts, is a thought, you know? Everything that manifests in the real world has started as a thought. So imagine if you keep thinking negative thoughts. Does that correlate now? If you think back on it now, like, do you think like, oh, if I really do reflect on all the negative thoughts in my life, like how did that manifest in the real world? Like, did I bring this all to life? You know, like in a sense, it's like taking accountability for the life that you have created. And it sucks when you think about it sometimes too, because you think, oh man, I created the negative things too. But if we look at this from the other end of the spectrum, you've also created all the wonderful things too. And sometimes we do it, most of the time, we're doing it unconsciously. But what would happen if we did it consciously, if we did it intentionally? What could we magnetize and draw into our space if we just became strict with what we focused upon? You know, that's a fabulous thought to think, because imagine what the universe is ready to give you when you align with its frequency. Last card. Here's a great reminder: what you want wants you. You get to have what you want in this life. You are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. Don't believe what other people have taught you. Don't believe what society has taught you. You get to have everything that you want. It's about aligning your thoughts. It's about focusing on all the good things that have happened in your life, that are currently happening in your life, and tuning yourself into, it's like going backwards in the best way. Like when you were a child and you had this incredible imagination. It's time to start tuning into that version of you again, to become more childlike, to see the world through the same curiosity and wonder that children do. That's the frequency you want to vibe at, because imagine what's going to come through. Imagine what you're going to magnetize. It's exciting to think about. You know, it's exciting when you let go of the fear of the unknown, you become excited about it, because it's like, oh, what's next? What's next for me? And that's powerful. It's a powerful way to look at the world. It's a powerful way to live out your days. And so that was a great message. I hope you were able to draw something incredibly valuable from that, and that you choose to align with the better feeling thoughts and with the dreams that you have always wanted to bring to life. Have a great day.